Welcome to our deep dive. Today, we're exploring a really fascinating passage. It's from the book of Psalms.
Ah, yes, Psalm 87.
Exactly, Psalm 87. It's short, but wow, it makes some pretty significant claims about Zion. Let's jump in.
Yeah, it really does. And what's interesting is how it starts, you know, very grounded.
Right. Verses 1 to 3, it's all about foundation.
Yeah.
It says, God set Zion's foundation on the holy mountain.
That physical grounding. But
Yeah.
then it shifts, doesn't it?
It does. It gets quite specific about God's feelings. The Lord loves the gates of Zion, it says.
More than all the dwellings of Jacob. That's quite a comparison.
It really is. Why the gates?
Yeah.
And why single Zion out so strongly against all the other places associated with Jacob, with Israel?
Well, I think that preference is crucial.
Yeah.
It's setting Zion apart. It's not just any city.
It calls it the city of God.
Precisely. And glorious things are said of you, O city of God, Selah. It's being marked as special, divinely chosen right from the start.
Okay, so established as unique. But then the next section, verses 4 to 6, things get, well, unexpected.
Definitely unexpected. You get this list of nations.
Yeah, Rahab, which is often Egypt, Babylon.
Philistia, Tyre, even Cush, Ethiopia.
These aren't exactly the tribes of Israel, are they? Some were even enemies at various points.
Right. So why are they here? The psalm says God will record them, like write them down among those who acknowledge him.
Record them. Okay. But then comes the really startling line. God says,
This one was born in Zion.
born in Zion, about people from Egypt or Babylon.
And it repeats that idea. This one and that one were born in her. It's not just a throwaway line.
So what does that mean? Are they literally moving there? Or is it something else? A kind of bestowed identity?
That's the big question, isn't it? It probably isn't about everyone physically relocating. It feels more like a declaration. A spiritual citizenship, maybe?
Declared by God.
Yes, and the psalm reinforces that. It says the Most High himself will establish her. So this status, this belonging, it comes from God, not geography or human decision.
And he doesn't just say it, he writes it down.
Exactly. The Lord will write in the register of the peoples. This one was born in Zion. Selah. It's official. Documented.
Wow. So God is actively sort of redefining belonging, making people from outside part of Zion's story, declaring their origin there.
It's incredibly radical, especially given the historical context of some of these nations. It transcends ethnicity, nationality, to divine act of inclusion.
It really challenges how we usually think about identity, doesn't it? Where you're from, who your people are.
Completely. And then the final verse, verse 7, it shifts again, this time to, well, joy.
Right. Music, singing, people celebrating.
They're singing something specific, all my fountains are in you.
All my fountains are in you, in Zion. What do you think that means? Fountains, like source.
I think that's exactly it. It links back to being born there. Zion isn't just where they belong now. It's the source of their life, their refreshment, their deepest sustenance. Everything flows from Zion.
So it's the origin point, the wellspring, that makes the joy make sense.
It completes the picture, yeah.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. Psalm 87 starts with Zion's solid, divinely chosen foundation.
God's special preference for it.
Then this surprising twist, people from foreign, even enemy nations, are declared by God himself to be born in Zion.
And recorded that way. A divine declaration of identity.
Which leads to this image of celebration, with Zion as the ultimate source, the fountain of everything good.
It's a powerful image of belonging defined by God, not by human standards, and it's surprisingly inclusive.
It really makes you think about what identity and belonging truly mean, especially when it's God doing the defining.
Yes, the idea that your place can be declared, written down by the divine, regardless of your origins.
That's definitely something to reflect on. So for you listening, consider that the power of identity, of birthplace, not just as a fact on the ground, but as something declared by the Most High.
What does it really mean to be born in this special city, especially when that includes people you'd least expect?
A great question to ponder. We'll leave you with that thought until our next deep dive.